You can hear me over the sound of these pipes. Test, see how well this camera setup works, and the mic. I don't want to have to yell, to talk to you guys. Radius 2 into 2. Sound good. I also had the Screaming Eagle air filter down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a nice day out. I was worried I was going to be cold. But this is generally a nice day. Watch out for ice. I was out earlier in my car and I was seeing patches of ice and I was like, oh great, almost stopped me from going out. I was like, yeah, it's not too bad. So I was like, I'll go out. I'll just watch for ice. Wasn't a cop, was it? I don't think so. pissed off, or when I'm downshifting or accelerating, Try not to be an asshole. These speakers put on last year, 2015. I got them hooked up to my phone. Music through the speakers, but I'm not going to play music whenever I'm recording. Otherwise, when I put this on YouTube, it'll get flagged and I won't be able to put content out there. It's the 28th, by the way, of February. About 10 o'clock, and this is New York, if you haven't found that out yet. Nice roads up here. I'm just cruising around in my town. First ride, just take it easy. This is the first official ride, but I've actually been out on, well, I've been on the bike already once this year. Last Thursday. When I had the pipes put on at the Harley dealership that I go to, and they pick up and deliver the bike when you have any work done. You just gotta ask them to do it. So they were gonna drop it off yesterday, but I was going up there, and my girlfriend was going up there, so I asked her if she would be up for giving me a ride, so I can pick up my bike, and I was going to ride it back. So I did that Thursday night, in the rain, but it wasn't so bad. You just gotta bundle up. I mean, I don't have the right gear, that's for sure, but I make do with what I got for now. It's like you just gotta acquire things over the course of time. You can't just spend a whole crap load of money all at once. I'm also looking out for sand patches, salt patches, ice, as I said before. York is, this year we got hit really bad with the amount of potholes that are out, and they're deep. They'll suck up a whole tire. Again, this is just a test run, really. I don't even know if I'm gonna, like, upload it. That's the other thing. I'm having a problem with, because I can just upload the videos straight to YouTube, but I'm having a problem, because, like, if there's a section where I'm not talking, I'm obviously going to want to cut that out, so you guys get the most out of it. And, well, I can't edit my videos right now because the program I was using, it's not working for some reason. I'll figure it out. I just gotta get some, gotta get time to do it. Tell me what you guys think of the pipes, if you want. I personally like them. There was a pothole right there. First ride of the season, you don't want to go and bend the rim or wheel, pop a tire, get into an accident. Lot of sand. Gotta put my sunglasses down. There we go. I was gonna say something after I got through that intersection. Oh yeah, I remember. So this is a 2015 Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. I bought it obviously in 2015, and this is actually my second bike and second Harley. I bought, those are big potholes. More right there. I got my license in the beginning of 2014. And originally I was like, I'm never gonna own a Harley, Harleys are old men bikes, right? I'm 22. going to be 23 this year. But I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to own a Harley. Harleys are for old men. And then, and my girlfriend, she got a Harley, and she joined our local hog chapter, and I was like, she was going out, she was going on rides with the hog, the people in the hog in our chapter, and I was like, I want to do that, but the thing is, again, Harleys are old men bikes, and also, Harley being expensive, I thought I was never going to be able to afford a Harley. Well, I found a particular design or style, I guess you could say, that I liked. It was the bobber style, and the Harley makes, they still make, but it's not the bike I had. They make a Sportster. Well, this is also a bobber style, but they make a Sportster, which is at the time, it was their cheapest bike. They made a Sportster called the Nightster, the Harley Davidson Sportster Nightster, and it was a fun bike. I bought it in 2014. I got it used from a guy. I bought it privately. A guy in New Jersey, and I got a good deal on it. The thing had like no miles on it. It was a 2012. I don't know if I said that, but so I got this bike, and I did some changes to it. I did louder pipes. They were really loud pipes. Unfortunately, I don't have a video recording of it, but I rode that bike for basically a year, and I was like, I went on a couple trips with it. I took it to Rhode Island once. I basically, oh shoot, whoa, those are big potholes. So, I was a third owner, and when I bought the bike, it had 456 miles on it for a 2-year-old bike. And, so I put 6,000 miles on it in 1 year. And basically, in that time, like I said, I did some modifications to it, and I found out that the bike was too small for me. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'3", and I'm not fat, and I'm not muscular, but I'm like in between. So, the bike handled my weight fine. It was just really the size. I was like, my legs were like a little squished. Oh, there's a gas station here. I didn't know that. We're in Connecticut now, by the way. But anyways, so I actually took the bike. My girlfriend and her parents, they were going down to Daytona. They were nice enough to bring me along with them. And we went to Bike Week in 2015. So I rode that bike down there. I rode it to Key West and back to Daytona. And it was basically when I got back, that's when I realized the bike was too small. I was like, as much as I love it, I gotta get a new bike. And this deal came up at my local at my Harley dealer that I go to, where you could basically order your bike from the factory. You had to wait for it to be made. It was only 4 weeks, which wasn't so bad. I still had my bike to ride, the Sportster to ride. So yeah, you can order a bike from the factory with some modifications already. Select modifications. And it was actually cheaper. Well, it was cheaper. It was like $2,000 off what this other dealership I went to was offering. So and they gave me a good deal on my trade-in, because the bike I had was like, it was rare. That year, that model, the style, the color, it was like it was a rare bike. So, and it's funny because I didn't know what I had until I don't know, until 2 months before I was going to, to trade it in. So so I took the deal. It was a good deal, and I bought this bike, and I got to choose the color on this bike. It's mysterious red. It's like a maroon, and then I had the speakers put on. I did the engine guards. I have saddlebags that I made brackets for, because I didn't like the brackets that Harley offered. You had to relocate the taillights, and I didn't want to do that, so I made my own, and I got saddlebags that fit. And they're good size. They're the same saddlebags actually that were on my Sportster. So what else did I do? I just did the pipe. Well, I just had the pipes done, and the air filter, and a tuner, and dyno tune, and uh-oh. Watch out for that crap. So I had that. Basically I've been adding stuff as I go along. I got the big stuff done. Now it's just some little stuff. And now I'm worried because this video is getting really long. It must have taken at least 20 minutes. I gotta figure out where I'm going. So that's basically it. That's how I got this bike. And I'm not going to use this video. I can already tell. I know I'm going to sit back and I'm going to gonna watch it, I'm gonna be like, this thing is too long, one. And I'm gonna wanna edit it, and I'm not gonna be able to. I don't even know if the camera's facing the right way, come to think of it. But it's gonna be too long. I'm talking about too many different topics. And I'm gonna have to actually stop it because I'm actually in Connecticut now, and I'm coming up to Stanford, I know that, but I don't really come down here that much, and now I'm actually gonna have to concentrate on where I'm going, and I'm not gonna be able to talk to you. I'm actually supposed to, wow, look at all that wood, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm probably going